So I just thought I would show off some of my new equipment that I finally learned how to use. It is my Zhiyun Crane V2. I just spent the past 2.5 hours balancing it. It was a 5-minute video on the technique and then another 2 hours 25 actually learning how to do it. It's basically a bunch of screws, as is the vast majority of filmmaking, just learning a bunch of different screws in different directions. And I'm not going to subject you to my gross face, partially because, oh god, I just overworked the motor. Here we go. This is mode 1. Something weird about this bit of gear is it actually interacts with my camera. I don't know how. It has a cable that you can see through the sort of rig coming from the handle up to the sort of thing holding my camera. Yeah, the camera itself is only actually attached via the quick release plate, which just means there's no wires, there's no well, there's obviously must be something electronic going through the thing, but it's only connected via a metal screw to the gimbal itself. So honestly, I am perplexed, but it's awesome. And I think I must have overridden the motor because it's not working again, or the batteries might be loose or something. Oh, here we go. No? Yes? I'm still learning all the buttons. There we go, motor's back. Still learning all the buttons, but as with any bit of new equipment, it takes a bit of learning curve, bit of getting used to. And then once, oh, hello. Bit of Dutch tilt going on. And then once I actually know what I'm doing, I'm sure we'll get some fancy new shots and we can all appreciate how cool that'll be. So just giving you a quick look at what I'm actually talking about. I've got it on my tripod now. I've got the Zhiyun Crane V2. This bit here, which I'm focusing on right now, that is the quick release plate it came with, and then that is actually what the camera goes on top of. Then here you can see all the screws. One of them's a screw to show how like the camera will either fall forward or fall back, and the aim of the gimbal before you turn it on is to have it perfectly balanced so it won't fall anywhere. This thing is meant to be a lens mount support, but because I added the quick release plate, it doesn't even reach it, so it doesn't rest on anything. It's just sort of there for me to make sure I've got it facing the right way. This one here is to make sure it's like up and down is enough. This one here at the back is the bane of my life because it's actually very difficult to move it one-handed. You've got to essentially use one hand to hold the camera up so the weight doesn't stop it from being able to move, and then also you've got to actually move it up with one hand, and that stops it from going left to right. The batteries live in that stick thing handle. I didn't even tell you if the battery had to be in a positive or a negative. So you see here we got the power button, which you obviously have to hold for a few seconds and then it'll be on. Then you've got the mode button, which you have to press varying numbers of times depending what mode you want, and that confuses me. Then you've got the direction knob thingy stick, which you move up and down, left, right. In theory, you should be able to press that 1 time to take a photo and 2 times to get your camera to record, but I'm honestly not sure how it works yet. Yeah, I decided I should let you see my face at least once before I close the video, or else that's probably not really considered a vlog. The whole reason that the whole reason you would buy something like a gimbal is so you can have like smoother footage and it's not as shaky, and you can do like smooth camera movements like I talked about in my camera movement video, like a pan or a tilt, or you saw an example of a Dutch tilt, and it avoids stuff like this, which you can normally fix in post, but then it sort of crops the frame. So if you're going to be wobbly, you've got to shoot wider than you would intend to, so you can account for the cropping when you fix the shaky cam in post. So there you go, explained.